Thanks for coming back to the table. We are highlighting young business owners who are taking the business world by storm. The COVID-19 pandemic turned a lot of folks into small business owners, including my next guests. Nayeli Damian started her baking business when she was just 11 years old. She was trying to spread a little hope during the COVID-19 pandemic, and her mother, Tripp, was really impressed and decided to help her young business owner take business to the next level, one jar at a time. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So nice to have you. Tell me about Little Jars and what was going on in little Nayeli's mind all those years ago when you said, I want to do something special.
Well, it really just started as like a small COVID project. I was really bored in the house and I didn't have much to do. I really loved dancing and I didn't get to do a lot of that. So I just thought baking would be a fun, small hobby. And it really started off, my oven was broken at the beginning of COVID.
Okay.
So I made a recipe of a banana bread out of a crock pot.
Oh.
And yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, I'll bite. Tell me more. How did you make banana bread in a crock pot?
It really wasn't that difficult. I think the baking process was a little bit longer than in the oven, but it really like sealed in the moisture inside the banana bread.
Makes
and
sense.
It was just really delicious. It was a pretty basic recipe, but
Did you learn this for your mom, or mom, were you like, what? My
No,
dog
it was all her. She was always searching for recipes since she was really young. She
Yeah.
started to make this bread, and we brought it outside to the street during people's in the evening in our community, and people loved it.
Yeah.
And they started buying it and asking for more.
yeah, it was really popular. And I didn't really know that much about baking then. It was just a small experiment for fun, but turns out I was pretty good at it.
Yes, indeed. So at what point did you realize, okay, I'm going to turn this into a business. This isn't going to be just something that I do, you know, to spread hope and smiles during COVID. This is going to be the business model.
Yeah, it was really my mom who inspired me because she noticed how much I love baking and just enjoyed making things for other people. And she was like, I think we should start like a small business out of this. And it would just be a really great way for me to save money and just like spread some like happiness and good food to everyone around during COVID.
So how did you get the word out? How did you do your marketing?
It really just started small, like in my neighborhood, and people would just say things to other people, like the word got spread about, and we did end up making a website and an Instagram account, and that definitely spread awareness. I was like telling all my friends about it.
But even decisions like the packaging and little things like that, these are the things, I mean, it looks good and it looks attractive and it looks like something you want to eat. How did you learn how to make those kinds of decisions? Because so much of that, just how it looks is part of the sell, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely I have a perfectionist like personality. I think I like everything to look really pretty and exact, and just like as I started, I grew to like tried to make my things look more sellable, and I think my mom definitely helped. Like we were very like we didn't really know what was going on when we first began. We definitely made a lot of dessert fails, but all those failures like helped us grow a lot. And some things were not pretty like at the beginning, but we definitely learned as we went on.
So Mom, I know that you, obviously this has been a work in progress, right? I know you must be so proud. What is your advice for other moms of young entrepreneurs, especially when, you know, some stuff is just going to be sort of out of their grasp of understanding? How do you help but still help the child learn how to grow their business?
I think really it's when they show an interest and that spark is there.
Yeah.
Seize the spark and continue to help them. I try to facilitate every part of her growing the business, and now it's actually a business that I'm even working in full-time myself.
Really?
Yeah, I lost my job a couple of months ago in public health, and it's now a business that we're scaling to be a full-scale dessert event business.
Wow. So business is still in the home, or have you really?
Well, we're in a commissionary kitchen now.
Okay.
So we're scaling up and growing, but really she started off always making things, and we thought we can't eat all of this ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So we would take it out and we would share it with neighbors, and we live in a very close-knit community down in Decatur. The word spread like wildfire. We really didn't even have to do much in terms of marketing. People came to us.
Yeah.
And then she started to take courses online in Australia. We had some courses we did in Korea.
Like business courses?
Baking courses.
Baking courses,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I really didn't know. In the beginning, I literally just knew how to make banana bread, and I
love
really
it.
wanted to learn how to do more. I was
Yeah.
like, I just wanted to learn how to do something new every day. Like one day I'd make cake pops or a cake or cake loaves or even cheesecakes. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know how to make a cheesecake, and
here you are with a whole lot of different flavors. But I want to talk to you about the decision to donate some of the proceeds to charity. Why?
I just feel like giving back has been a very like important message that I wanted to spread, and I was making like a lot of money for my age, and I just felt like that should have been shared. And I don't know, my mom has worked in past like public health, like with refugees. Like I feel like we have like always had like a message that we want to like
So
give
which
back to
charity,
people.
who are the beneficiaries? What kind of charities do you support?
We definitely support our two biggest, I think, are Atlanta Angels and Giving Grace, and the smaller ones like Feet of Clay. We've done like given them some like samples.
So
of
they're
free stuff.
different. Sometimes you just decide, okay, we're going to put this much towards this charity. It's kind of ongoing, right?
Yes.
We nearly always give money to charities that focus on helping families in crisis, financial crisis. And usually, as I was a single mum for 7 years, that's something that's very close to my heart. And I worked in refugee health in Africa for many years. So
Understood.
for us, it's always been about whatever we do, whatever we gain, we
Make
also
sure you
give.
share.
And I always wanted to instill that in Nayeli.
Beautiful, beautiful message. I am so impressed, young lady. And I hear you brought some sweet treats. So
Yes, I
coming
did.
up after the break, you're going to get ready for quite a sugar rush, right?
Yes.
Take a look at this. Okay, so Mason and Nayeli both brought a few of their signature treats. We've got cakes in little jars. We've got brownies. This is about to get even better. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really want to thank you for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.